Why is this important? So this responsibility is given first and foremost to parents, but Christian parents can't do this on their own. We cannot do this on our own. We need the community of God's people in the local church, other Christians, to stand alongside us as we seek to disciple our children. This doesn't mean handing off or passing off our God-ordained responsibilities to others, but it does mean that parents successfully disciple their children best within the context of a local church. And I raise this because there's a growing movement of parents who recognize the essence and the importance of their responsibility to rear up their children, but unfortunately they do so at the neglect of a connection with and faithful involvement in a local church. These two things ought not be pitted against one another. They ought to go hand in hand. We see many churches today that view their responsibility as rearing the children of the church almost to the degree that they take the responsibility away from parents. And we see some parents today that recognize their responsibility in some ways removing themselves from the local church. But what the biblical picture is that family and church work together. And even our emphasis this evening on family worship at home must be intentionally connected to what is happening in the local church. And so this is the biblical and theological foundation for our focus tonight on the importance of family worship. Why is this important? Well, it's because we as parents, again, not apart from the church, but within the life and the community of the local church, we as parents have been given the responsibility to raise up our children to be worshipers, to raise up our children to love God, to know God, and to obey God.